Hi, I'm Jose, and I'm going to show you how to make 2022 your best year. But before we get started, I need you all to turn your books to Chapter 2022. One more. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Jose, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make 2022 your best year. Also, in God's word it does talk about writing the vision, but first we need to goal set. So we're going to go ahead and go to our desk, and as you guys know, life is in the power of the tongue. So let's goal set and let's make it happen. I mean, this is our year and we're going to make it our year. No excuses whatsoever. In the word of God, Habakkuk 2:2-3. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay, so now that we are at our desk, the first thing that I like to do is get on my desk and start writing out my goals. They can be big goals and small goals. The main thing here is being able to set some really high goals and some really achievable goals. Obviously, you guys can do your goal setting however you like. This is what I do, so I'm just showing you guys what I do, and I like to set big goals, things that are kind of out of reach, but then also small goals or achievable goals that I know that I can actually do and accomplish. I don't get upset when those big goals that I had in mind do not happen. I think it's really up to the individual. For me, it doesn't upset me, but it just gives me more motivation to keep going. So I use the Notion app now. That's like my GOAT now, you guys. I'm obsessed with the Notion app. And if you have not heard of the Notion app, sweetie, you need to go get that today. I will link the girl's YouTube video in the description box below, because she has a really good template that you can use for your base. And obviously you can go in there and edit and change things to your liking. And that's basically what I did. I kept some of the stuff that she had on the template, and then I added certain things for myself, because obviously everyone's templates, everyone's goals, everyone's dashboard is totally different depending on your needs. And not everyone is a YouTuber. Not everyone is on social media. Some people just need a budget tracker. Some people just need a journal, and some people want other things. It's really up to you. So you can use that template as a base. So with the Notion app, it's all in one. Like literally you can do literally everything on this app, and it's in one place. And that is something that I have been wanting for the longest, is having something that is in one place, whether that's my goals, my collabs, like my collab tracker, reminders, my agendas, my monthly reflections, my project tracker. Like all these things are all in one place, and I just love it. It's a breeze. So I'm gonna be going into my Notion app, and I'm going to be going to my 2022 goals. And here's where I will go ahead and add in my vision board if I made one. I will add in my categories. So for me, when I like to goal set, I try to implement everything into my year. So for 2022, the categories that I have are self, money, lifestyle, career, and etc. And I have some that are like specifically for social media. So I have a specific one for YouTube, a specific one for Instagram, and a specific one for TikTok. As far as my growth, what I want to see happen, etc. So you guys can literally do whatever you think it will work for you or what your goals are, because my goals are going to look different from your goals. But for instance, like for myself, I will go ahead and show you guys what this is looking like. So for my self goal, I have my life changes now, and this is a separate page, and I cannot show you this because this is personal, but I basically write out what I want my life to look like, but as if I already have it. And then I'll say, so for instance, for my lifestyle would be refocus on my relationship with God, read and pray every day, making sure I maintain that, because some days I get very busy and then I'm not reading or I'm not praying because I have so much stuff I'm doing. So I want to make sure that I really put God as a priority in my life for this year. The next thing is cook more often and try new healthy recipes. And then become more of a minimalist. Well, kind of, just not like a hoarder. I just don't want to be a hoarder. I want to be able to be more intentional about things that I purchase and what I am buying. Because I feel like sometimes I just buy because it's just like I'm in the moment, and I don't like that. I just want to be more intentional about what I'm purchasing this year and making sure that I'm not a hoarder. And if there's things that I need to give up, I can give it up. And then the last thing would be for lifestyle is moving. But I am working on something right now, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to purchase or if I want to rent. Main goal is to move back into the city. So I'm going to be working on getting everything in order as far as like my finances, making sure I have a budget, a plan. Now, that just doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to move this year, because I'm definitely not in a rush, because I want to find the right place. I want to make sure this is even where I want to move back to, if that's my desire, like my true desire, because I know we have desires and then they change. So I'm just going to be working on setting up myself to move out. I made a vision board last week before the new year, so I have that done, and that's going to be a little private. I feel like my vision boards are a little bit more for me, and I just don't want to share too much, but I feel like I gave you guys enough about certain goals that I have. But my vision board, I basically do my vision board on Canva, and all I do is just plop in photos that I find on Pinterest or Google, and then I create a vision board based on that. But I do know I want to make a mood board for my desktop, for my wallpaper. That's something that I like to always do. It keeps me inspired and motivated, and to know what the vibe and what the aesthetic of this year is going to be, so that I can just stay motivated and inspired. So I do want to start working on that. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on our mood board. I'm going to just be searching through Pinterest, finding different pictures, whether that's just like of other people, but it's just a mood board. So it's just like creating that aesthetic. And then I'm gonna add that on my desktop, my laptop, and then I'll make a mini one for my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this, and then we can just like start making the mood board together. You guys can use the Canva app. The Canva app is really good. You can use the PowerPoint. You can use, you can even use Google Docs as well to make a mood board. But I just feel like Canva is just easier, but it's really up to you however you want to do it. If you make your vision boards digital or not, you do the vision board how you want to. I do mine's digital, and I print it out, and then I put it in my frame and I hang it on my wall. So if you didn't know that, that's what I do. I stopped doing the magazines and like the poster boards. I feel like it's more structured when I do it online, and then I can print it out and put it in a frame. So, and it looks more aesthetic. So that's that. But let's go ahead and get into making our mood board, and then we're gonna just like see what we can come up with, get some inspiration. This is the fun part, you guys. This is really the fun part.
Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut. I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home. With the negativity, with that broke mentality, jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me, 'cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep God's only daughter, do I make you proud? Writing my life in lyrics, do you like the sound?
All right, you guys, so I finished my mood board. It looks so good. It's definitely a mixture of different styles, but like just the vibe that I'm going for this new year, I think it looks so good. I got all the pictures off of Pinterest. So this is basically what it looks like. I know you guys kind of see me like making it, but this is basically the mood board. And all I'm gonna do for my phone is literally you just cut it down to be like really small. You can use one for your wallpaper on your phone, like your lock screen, or even for your home screen as well. But that's basically done. And I think this has been really good. This has been such a productive day as far as like writing down our vision and making our vision board, as well as making our mood board so that we have an idea of what we want our new year to look like. I don't know, I'm very excited for what's to come. All right, you guys, so now it is the next day, and I don't know, I feel so good that I was able to get everything done to start out this new year. But I just want you guys to keep in mind, when you're getting into this new year, just remember that everything takes time, but also making sure that you are pushing yourself a little bit to achieve those goals. But we also don't want to burn ourselves out because, child, the beginning of the year can be very scary for some people because they feel like they have to be on goal at all times. But just remember that you have to do what's best for you and what works for your lifestyle, because what may work for me ain't gonna work for you. So we have to really keep that in mind and try to really live your life for you and do what you do. Obviously you can look at other people's lifestyles. Like for instance, like with me, I'm giving you guys advice. Some of the stuff that I do, you may be able to take and use it, and some stuff you may not be able to, depending on where you're at, your confidence level, say your goals, or even like your lifestyle. And I feel that sometimes we kind of get a little upset because we aren't pushing or we aren't getting to that goal yet, or we haven't seen anything yet. But just remember that everything takes time. The main goal here is to be consistent, to be motivated, and also to continue to love yourself and be the best version of yourself. And with that being said, you are always goal setting. You are checking in with yourself. You are pushing yourself to be better. And whatever that is that you have to do, that's what you're gonna do for this year to get better and to be better. But I also feel like this is not a one-day process. So I'm gonna let y'all know that, because I did my vision board like the week before the new year, and I still feel like I might have to go in there and tweak some stuff or find better pictures or like tweak my goals. But the main thing is just that you try to at least get most of your stuff done within the month of January. That is, like, I say the first like few weeks of January, I think is the best to get like your vision board and your goals set. So then that way you can actually start working on them. Obviously go at your own speed and your pace, so that you don't overwhelm yourself. But all in all, like, this is literally like my ultimate guide to just creating a 2022 your best year. And I think we all can do this by really setting big and small goals, whether that is something that you cannot reach, you think, in a year, or may not. I feel like you should always allow yourself to dream big. Don't ever limit yourself to dreaming big, but also putting in realistic goals as well. I hope that this was helpful in some way. I know it was a lot of talking, but I feel like the best way to help you guys out and to give you guys advice is by showing you and telling you from my point of view, and giving you guys my guide on how I am going to make 2022 my best year. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys have any big goals in mind, or have you started your vision board? Have you wrote down your goals, or are you a vision board person? Like, let me know what you guys are doing for this year to set yourself up to make this year great. I want to hear, I want to be able to comment back and forth with you guys, so please let me know in the comments. Other than that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you guys are notified when I upload, because I am going to be uploading more consistent now. I will be uploading videos every week, so just make sure you guys are tuning in. You guys can follow me on my Instagram as well, and TikTok. Everything will be in the description box below. And I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.